What's up, my peoples? Salutations, Yisrael. All right. I want to give thanks and praise and just highest honor to His Highness, the Sovereign Almighty, the only person that we should be praising and worshiping. We should be doing that with Him alone. You know what I'm saying? Only Yahuwah is worthy to be praised. All right. There should be nobody placed beside Him. And none of us should be saying that He came down in the flesh and died for us. It's disrespectful. So, but I praise Yahuwah this day for giving me another day. He's got a lot of things on my mind right now. There's a lot of things in my mind right now, but I had a thought that I want to share with y'all real quick, and I'm gonna let you go. And you see the title is concerning our health. You know what I'm saying? Healthier habits. All right, healthier habits. If you look in Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 7 through 10, the beginning of that section of verses starts out with saying, Barak is the man, favored is the man, you know what I'm saying, treated well, treated with goodness is the man who trusts in Yahuwah alone. All right. And then it goes on, if you go down to verse 10, it talks about how the Most High is going to repay everybody for their actions, everybody for their lifestyle, everybody for their deeds, everybody for who they are, who they turned out to be, right? So you of course you can apply that religiously by just using that verse to deny a JC character, salvific son in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? The Most High straight up telling you, trust me alone, and I'm going to repay everybody for their deeds. There is nobody that can save anybody from their own deeds. Another man cannot save another man from their own deeds. I mean, but when you look at it from the healthy perspective, you know what I'm saying, then you get into people who trust the Most High will also want to be more conscientious. I think that's how you say it. People want to be more conscious of the stuff that they eat, the way they treat their body, their health care, all that kind of stuff. So, and I ain't talking about the medical field. I'm talking about self-preservation, right? So, just wanted to stop by, you know, and drop a little few minute video on us taking better care of ourselves. All right, and what it boils down to for me, and I'm sure this could work for just about anybody, is your gut health, all right, your blood health, all right, and your brain health. Okay, so you got to eat the things that's going to allow your brain to continue to operate at a high capacity. So look those things up. Some of those things are certain mushrooms. Some of those things are certain cruciferous vegetables. And then, of course, you got your fruits, man. The fruits is the powerhouses. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you cannot leave out the herbs. You can't leave out the root herbs and all those type of things. Ginger, turmeric, the leafy herbs, ashwagandha, and those type of things. Bladderwrack, you know, that type of stuff. You have to be receptive that certain things are in our bodies that they're putting in our bodies that are almost forbidden to talk about. All right, so I'm gonna say a couple of things, and y'all just go with it. You know, the worms that they allow to be in our bodies. You know what I'm trying to say? It starts with a P. All right, and then the metals that they allow in our bodies. You know what I'm saying? And one of those metals starts with an A. And I'm you know, another thing that they put in our water starts with an F. Those things are things that are harmful to our bodies, but they portray that they are helpful. And so we got to get to a point where we are helping our brain, we're helping our blood, and we're helping our gut microbes and our gut, you know, the gut activity in our inner lining of our stomach and in our intestines and stuff. So What I do to help me with my intestines, I ferment honey and garlic. All right. I saw a video years ago, and so I make this. I make these mason jars of honey garlic. You have to let them ferment for 21 days or whatever, and then boom, you eat it a couple of times a week to keep your gut microbes active and keep the good bacteria in there. And it helps even when you eat bad stuff. Now you can't just live off bad stuff. It's going to be counteractive, but it does help. I try to ingest it a couple of times a week, and mine is getting pretty low. I'm gonna have to make me some more in the next week or two. So, but you let it ferment for 21 days. Make sure you turn that. Make sure you take the cap off once a day, so you alleviate the pressure and the glass don't bust on you. All right, you got to remember that part. Take the cap, open the cap up every day. You know what I'm saying? At least once. I do it twice a day, but I do it twice a day for like the first 10 days, then once a day for the rest of the time out. But the honey and garlic together is very powerful. And when they get down in your gut, man, they really help you. All right. One of the ways that you can help cleanse your blood is cayenne pepper. You know what I'm saying? Cayenne pepper is from what I've been learning and reading and just watching videos and just doing my own research and stuff. Cayenne pepper knocks out. It just pushes all kind of stuff out of your system, but it pushes stuff out of your blood faster. All right. And then the last thing with your brain, like I said, lion's mane mushroom. My wife is a plant. She's plant based, but she don't like lion's mane. But they say lion's mane is one of the most healthy things you can eat for your brain. All right, so I'm not all the way plant based yet, but I'm working my way toward that. I don't think I'll ever be 100% plant based. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the Father approved in the dietary law that we could eat certain meats. You know what I'm saying? And when I can find it kosher, when I get to a point financially where I can get everything kosher, I am going to be a lot more plant based. But I am going to have my days where I eat meat. So, but and I know that the Most High had laws and statutes concerning meat. So anybody that says we ain't supposed to be eating meat 100%, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's their choice or whatever, but I don't all the way believe it. So, and that don't mean just because we disagree on that don't mean we still can't be brothers and sisters or whatever. So that's my mindset on it. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahuwah, and Yahuwah said we could eat meat. You know what I'm saying? But personally, in this modern time, the meat is tainted. You don't know how they're killing it. You don't know how it's been processed. You don't know what all they're injecting it with. You don't know what processes they're running it through. You don't know if it's real meat. You don't know if it's 3D printed. You don't know what kind of other rodents and specimens have been mixed in with it. You don't know what kind of other rodents and specimens was eating on it before they packaged it for you. You just don't know. You don't know what kind of germs and what kind of biological processes that they're doing to it, what it's being injected with. You just don't know all that stuff. So for me, I know that the law says you can eat meat, but I'm just being careful with what I eat and how much of it I eat. You know what I'm saying? And I always make sure I cook everything thoroughly. But for the most part, like I said, make sure you're taking care of your gut biome. Make sure you're taking care of your blood. Make sure you're taking care of your brain. Also, try to figure out which foods make you feel the best, and choose that way. If pineapple always boosts your energy, and pineapple always tastes great to you, and pineapple always or pineapple never sits bad on your stomach and all, maybe you should be eating pineapple all the time. Maybe that's what the Most High is telling you, that pineapple is one of those things. I mention that because pineapple is one of those things to me. When I can find seeded watermelon is one of those things to me. I eat it all the time when I can find it. All right, I eat a lot of pineapple, raw pineapple. I don't go buy Dole. I don't go buy you know, the juices, the pineapple juices and all this. I go buy a pineapple and I cut that mug up. You know what I'm saying? And I eat that mug. And a lot of times I'll eat the whole pineapple by myself. I don't even share with my family. So they like $2 or $3 at the store. Go get you one. You can eat on that pineapple for 2 days and you'll be good. And now that's how it works for me. For some of y'all, it might be cantaloupe. For some of y'all, it might be apples. All right. Another thing that everybody should be ingesting, if you need every mineral, well, if you need at least the 92, I think it's 113 minerals that we need, and 92 of them are in the date. So start eating dates. Take the pit out. Start eating them mugs. Just eat one a day or one every third day or something like that. You'll start getting that stuff in you. You know what I'm saying? And then of course your nuts and your seeds as well. But the most I just put that on my mind to basically do a video about having healthier habits. So I'm being obedient. I'm doing that, sharing that with you guys. Please continue to take care of yourself by doing these things. And these are kind of things you should put under the umbrella of the Most High. The things that you do for him directly. And then you put that under that umbrella and start having healthier habits. And we'll stick around longer. We'll be around long enough to see the reset and see the Most High lead his people into their promised land. You know what I'm saying? Our promised land. So, but this is just me, sharing a little bit of my mind on this thing. I don't have all the answers. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not claiming to be any kind of food coach or offering any kind of food knowledge or therapy or nothing like that. Just sharing everyday experiences and everyday things that I've seen or I've experienced or I've seen others go through. And I think all of us know somebody who, if they ate better, their life would be better. So we all know somebody like that. Heck, I know a bunch of people like that, and I include myself. My weight fluctuates. I've been around 300 pounds for like 30 years now, about 25 years. All right, but I fluctuated around 300 pounds that long. Get under 300 pounds, get right back up there. Go 10, 12, 15 pounds over, heck, even 20 pounds over 300, come right back down to 3. You know what I'm saying? My life is a life of fasting. My life is a life of trying to eat healthier. And when my finances get caught up with my mindset, oh yeah, I'm gonna get down around 250. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. Get around 250, 255, and I can just live there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to lose. I don't want to get down about 185 or something like that where I can't defend myself. I got to, somebody try to put hands on me. I want to be able to chunk a dude off. You know what I'm saying? But joking, but not joking. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, though, this just as the basis of the video, though. Having healthier habits. You guys make sure that you're paying attention to your health. We got people just dropping and passing away. It seems like on a weekly basis now. Some of them did that thing to their body they shouldn't have did. You know what I'm saying? And but some of it's just in the food. They trying to poison us. They feeding us stuff that ain't food. So make conscientious, good decisions. Make better decisions. Treat yourself like you are the prize, because you are. All right. Treat yourself like you're important, because you are. And just ask the Most High what things you should start doing to better your health situation. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it has to do with eating, a lot of it has to do with sleeping, and a lot of it has to do with fasting, and a lot of it has to do with sunlight. All right. So ultimately, though, do what's best for you, but just do the research and talk to the Most High about it before you do the research, and he will lead you to the information that you need to go to. All right. Hopefully I was able to help somebody with this video. Until next time, you guys know what I always say. I ain't got all the answers, but I'll share what I learned. Much love, y'all. Shalom.